Some of Tyrannosaurus rex's closest cousins weren't bone-crushing beasts. They munched plants in quiet defiance. In the shadows of Earth's deadliest predators lived bizarre dinosaurs that broke every rule of survival. These weren't the creatures that textbooks obsessed over, but they left clues paleontologists are only now decoding. You've seen T-Rex dominate screens, but have you heard of its gentle beaked relatives? What scientists uncovered in Argentina is forcing them to rewrite the entire dinosaur family tree. Picture a dinosaur built like a raptor yet covered in feathers and eating soft forest plants. It's called Chilosaurus, and its discovery stunned experts who never imagined such a blend existed. This small, bird-like creature walked upright, had leaf-shaped teeth, and never evolved to become a predator. Despite looking like a mini T-Rex, it thrived on ferns, cycads, and primitive flowers. How did a cousin of Earth's apex predator evolve into a plant-loving pacifist? To understand that, we must go back 145 million years to the late Jurassic forest floor. There, predators lurked everywhere, yet some dinosaurs gave up power for a peaceful advantage. Chilosaurus had a long neck, two-fingered hands, and a digestive system built to process cellulose. It likely used its beak to crop plants the way parrots nip fruits today. Unlike raptors, its claws were dull and rounded, useless for slashing but perfect for foraging leaves. At first, scientists thought its fossils were a mix of different dinosaurs jumbled together. But every bone matched, the puzzle pieces belonged to one weird vegetarian survivor. Nicknamed the platypus dinosaur, Chilosaurus blended features from multiple species in one evolutionary anomaly. It's so odd that paleontologists debated which branch of the dinosaur tree it even belonged to. For years it hovered between herbivorous ornithischians and predatory theropods until a breakthrough emerged. CT scans of its hips revealed a key detail. It pointed backward like a bird's pelvis. This single trait placed it closer to plant eaters than to carnivores, like its cousin T-Rex. But that wasn't the only vegetarian twist lurking in dinosaur DNA. Across South America, fossils revealed another bizarre plant-eating theropod called the Rhizinosaurus. The Rhizinosaurus stood over 10 feet tall with meter-long claws, but used them to reach vegetation. Its curved talons looked terrifying, but they were likely tools for pulling down high branches. Covered in feathers and sporting a long neck, it resembled a sloth crossed with a bird. Like Chilosaurus, it flipped the script on what a theropod could be. These species didn't just exist, they thrived for millions of years without ever needing to kill. But what drove some relatives of T-Rex to abandon meat in the first place? Environmental pressures played a huge role as changing climates shifted food chains from meat to plant abundance. Herbivorous diets allowed these dinosaurs to exploit untouched food sources where predators couldn't compete. Feathers, small size and speed enabled them to vanish into forests, escaping from their meat-eating cousins. And crucially, plants don't fight back, so survival didn't require teeth built for ripping or claws for killing. Evolution rewarded adaptation, not dominance. Sometimes peace was the better path to survival. In Mongolia's deserts, scientists uncovered another peaceful outlier named Bipiosaurus. Bipiosaurus was a feathered, pot-bellied vegetarian with a peculiar gait and wide, fermenting gut. Its wide ribcage suggested a gut full of microbes perfect for fermenting fibrous plants like modern cows. It had a toothless beak, long arms, and moved awkwardly, but its ecosystem gave it space. These vegetarian theropods weren't weak, They were highly specialized for their low-risk, high-efficiency niche. So why don't we talk about them nearly as much as their meat-eating cousins? Pop culture favors predators because violence sells better than digestion. T-Rex became an icon while its gentle kin faded from the public imagination. But paleontology is changing, and newer discoveries are shifting the spotlight toward diversity, not just dominance. Each feathered fossil tells a story of nature's endless experimentation. Dinosaurs weren't just monsters, they were problem solvers reacting to environmental challenges in creative ways. The existence of plant-eating theropods suggests evolution isn't linear. It zigs, zags, and even doubles back. Some species in this group even evolved toward bird-like brains and complex social behavior. In a way, these vegetarian relatives may have been early prototypes for the birds we know today. Their beaks, feathers, and nesting habits hint at a legacy still chirping in our backyards. So the next time you hear a robin sing, remember you're hearing an echo of dinosaurs. And here's where it gets more surreal. Some scientists believe Chilosaurus might be the key to birds. Its mix of traits links it to both theropods and ornithischians, two major dinosaur groups. If true, this one plant-eater could explain how birds emerged from the tangled roots of dinosaur evolution. That theory is still debated, but it proves one thing: our understanding of dinosaurs is far from settled. Each fossil discovery chips away at the myth of a simple predator-prey world. These weren't just hunters and hunted, they were engineers, opportunists, and ecological pioneers. Vegetarian theropods reshaped the narrative of what it meant to be a dinosaur. They didn't roar, they flourished in silence, evolving beneath the notice of history. T-Rex may have ruled with teeth, but its kin conquered with patience and adaptability. That quiet revolution may have been the more successful strategy in the end. In time, predators fall, but adaptable herbivores endure, generation after feathered generation. And though history remembers the thunderous footsteps of giants, it often forgets the footsteps that tiptoed. Vegetarian theropods walked softly, but left footprints that rewrote the rules of prehistoric survival. Their fossils remain scattered like whispers beneath ancient soil, waiting to reveal more untold truths. We may never know how many gentle giants history has buried beneath our obsession with violence. But every newly unearthed skeleton invites us to ask what else we have missed in plain sight. Could more plant-eating predators still be waiting, hidden beneath our feet, or misunderstood in museum drawers? For every fearsome beast we celebrate, there's likely a quiet counterpart we never bothered to imagine. That balance between force and flexibility is what truly shaped the prehistoric world. And maybe, just maybe, the real rulers of the dinosaur era weren't the loudest but the least expected.